think I am? Who do you think I am?
You act.
Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
How did you and Dylan like end up meeting up together and started filming his scooter?
This isn't going to the police or anything, is it?
No.
I was in the business of prostitutes, and Dylan was one of my frequent customers, and I had to deal with him because he assaulted one of my ladies. They're my friends. They're not just people who work for me. With his scooter, as they say, Dylan Woodside's fucking her beating over the head with his fucking scooter. But I had to talk to him, and I was just stunned by what it was, and I had the production value because I was also working in porn at the time, and so I also got into filming with scooters, and yeah.
Was Dylan ever mean to you, or was he more of your like homeboy?
We were pretty tight. There was really, me, Josh, Dylan, we were all pretty tight. We were kind of like a family until he, kind of fell off the deep end a bit.
What are you doing? What? Get the hell out of my way.
Dylan, I was just taking
I'm
shots.
trying to line up a shot, and you are in my way.
Yeah.
I will say, when I saw Dylan on cocaine when he was doing his videos, he was a lot more on. He was on par with his tricks a lot more when he was on cocaine rather than vape.
What was the emotional toll on your life after filming with Dylan, and how did you get back into the industry after so much emotional
I have
problems with Dylan?
PTSD, I have heart problems, I have diabetes from the amount of Mountain Dew he forced me to drink.
I'm hard, dude.
Dylan!
Alright, stay right there. You can't keep doing this. Keep on. You're lucky he's over there.
I know.
Way. He's getting in my way.
Calm down.
I tried to do a scooter
Calm
trick.
down.
I tried to set it up. And he's
Calling
in
it a
my
day.
way.
Well, honestly, Josh needs to stop being such a dick to Dylan because Dylan's the only reason why Josh is here.
Are you saying about me?
You can't, Dylan. No, Dylan.
You back off. You're my bodyguard. You're supposed to be protecting me, not making fun of me.
I'm not
Look,
making fun of you.
He's near me again.
I'm not.
I don't want him within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
I don't think this is 10 feet. Is this 10 feet?
It's a take.
No, sir.
You're lucky you're the cameraman.
You're scooter god. I would never hate on you.
Alright.
Stay over there.
So as Dylan's bodyguard, Dylan was known to be kind of a ladies' man. So like every time you walked somewhere, you had to like push ladies off of Dylan. Like what was this like for you?
Well, sometimes it got a little bit crazy. I like ladies myself just as much as the next man, but him, he would just bounce on anything.
Yeah, you like that? Yo, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
Just get some.
Jesus. That kid, he's just bag full of nuts ready to explode. Let me tell you, First time I ever recorded on him, he lashed out on a pregnant woman, punched her in the face. That guy's crazy.
So, what was your first impressions of Dylan Woodside?
Well, the first time I met Dylan, I was scooting around, and Dylan points at me and goes, "That dude sucks." And then I was like, and then I thought in my head, I'm like, dude, that guy's kind of a dick.
Yo, what the hell? I can't get my biddies on here and I can't get my scooter on. Damn!
Dylan changed us in a lot of weird, different ways. You know, he was quite something. He was a handful. You know, he changed me in a lot of positive ways. You know, we were pretty good homies back in the day. You know, and
Who was the most negatively affected by Dylan's presence?
We all have lots of mental and physical disabilities based on the events that happened with him. And
My love life is personally messed up. He simultaneously slept with my mother, my sister, my girlfriend, and my other sister. And I think later in the night he got my grandmother. But it was all in one night in the same bed.
it was his bed.
It was my bed. And I walked in right after he finished with my sister. I can't get that out of my head.
I can't even get a girlfriend without screaming at them and hitting them, of accusing them of sleeping with Dylan. And they end up leaving me because it gets wrapped up in my head. It's more of an obsession now.
I have many stab wounds, many bullet wounds, because, you know, I was his bodyguard. I had to protect him. Plus, my love life has taken some tolls, too, in ways that I don't really want to talk about.
I understand that, Bruiser, you turned out to make probably about $2.4 million in Dylan's revenue, but none of the other people here got any of that money. Has this created any beef with you guys at all?
I'll just say
Not
this.
till now.
Dude, you have to understand, I was with him since day one.
Yeah.
Alright? You had no
You
right.
wouldn't even know Dylan. It wasn't
You had
funny.
no right to take all that money.
Well, I was his agent.
He
And
gets
I-
money off his merchandise now.
Dylan, how good of a scooter was Dylan? Like, how did he affect the industry?
Man, back in the Tails and Whips days, when I was trying to come up in the scooter industry too, I saw him scooter. I'm like, damn, look at those Tails and Whips.
I mean, my whole shop was based off of the trick that he invented, you know? Since day one, when he invented that tail whip. It was just like, that's the driving trick of the scooter generation, and I named my shop Tails and Whips, and it was doing good back in the day until, you know, we burned it down, but it was definitely doing good, and he was influencing that a lot.
I like Dylan for what he did. He turned the scooting industry into a good thing, but as a person, he's horrible. He's the Michael Jordan of scootering. Person, great athlete. That's all I have to say.
You know, you should really show some goddamn respect.
Yeah, seriously, this guy went through this entire life. He was having all these problems, and you just want to come
You want to know what his
here.
problems were? His problems were he was your sister. He was fucking your... It's over. It's over. He's dead.
You're damn right it's over.
It's over. None of the money for this production value is going to him.
Yeah, I already got all the money off his merchandising.
And guess where he is?